Alright, Schlockmeisters fans, another re-review from my previous channel. There's two movies here. It's the same one, though. Sometimes it's called Private Pleasures. I originally knew it as Liz. Let's check it out. This is Elizabeth. She just made love to a man who's not her fiance.
Gotta go now, love. I'm getting married in the morning.
I think this is Liz's sister.
My sister, the virgin bride. What a joke. Well, it's true, isn't it? In that awful apartment. He didn't even know my name. I let him make love to me, and he didn't even know my name. So what? I don't know who he was either.
This is her fiance, David. The two of them are frolicking. Well, she loves David, but she also loves, pretty much everybody else. Intimately. They're about to do a little more frolicking on the grass.
Oh, not now again. Oh.
Anyway, a mysterious boat arrives and
It's beautiful.
Huh?
The boat. It's beautiful.
I mean, she does keep an active love life with David as well, but as we're going to see, she plays around. She's intrigued by the boat.
That boat? Who is that out there? What does he want? Does he want me? I've got to know.
Well, she finds out, as you knew she would. Liz is torn inside. She's two different people.
I have discovered that it's possible to be two distinctly different people at the same time. Each person is absolutely real. Each person having its separate likes and dislikes.
She goes to see this writer who's like a shrink also.
Would I then be free to be everything? And at the same time, would I be both black and white simultaneously?
I was right.
About what?
How good it feels to be lazy. Had lunch with your father today.
That's nice.
He says that they've decided to have the reception out here.
Why is he staring at me? God, I know why. No, I won't let those feelings come to the surface. Not anymore.
Well, it turns out that saying it and doing it are two different things. She goes in the movie theater, he follows. After a while, he sits by her, and then he starts feeling her in her naughty bits, which she thoroughly enjoys. Well, it's wedding day.
Okay, how do I look? Lovely.
She can't stop thinking about movie theater fella. But she goes through with it. Her shrink is there too.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
I said, I don't think you can be anything other than what you are. Oh, it's not important, but...
Well now, how is everything? Got enough to drink?
Why? Why can't I be just one person? Why can't I be satisfied just to be David's wife? Why do I need more? One part of me really wants to be honest and true with David. The other really wants to experience everything new and different that comes along in life.
Well, she's supposed to head home, but then she decides, nope, I'm gonna go see a sex show. Although, what I'm showing you here is a fully clothed woman. She's gonna take it all off eventually. And she runs into this guy, Eric.
I mean,
Elizabeth, what do you want?
I want you to blow my mind. I'm tired of hanging on. Don't you see, Eric? Always pushing. Seeing how far you could go.
The next thing you know, while Eric looks on, she hops into bed with the actress Mary Millington. And I really can't show you much of any of the things that they do together, but it's nice. So nice, in fact, that Eric decides to join in too. She returns home.
So sorry. I'd like to go back. To before the boat. I can't. I know that. Still just not sure. About being both.
I don't think you can be anything else.
All right, let's talk about Liz. Now, a little background on the movie Liz. This is a movie that I taped off of cable back in 1989, maybe. Showed up. I've seen it a couple times over the years. It's just an erotic drama, I guess you could say, starring an actress named Ilona Glenn, the only movie she ever did, and attractive lady. But anyway, the movie itself was very hard to come by after I got it off of cable. I got a DVD player in 1997, and I kind of made a promise to myself that I want to upgrade everything that I have onto DVD. Actually, even prior to that, I was trying to upgrade everything that I had on beta and VHS tape to SP speed VHS tape. This was before DVDs. So I could get a nice, clean, best version copy of these things. And I went about to get all those movies that I had taped on beta and EP speed onto SP speed. Didn't want to copy the old copy because I wanted to get something brand new. I had 1,300 of those movies, by the way. Managed to get all the beta ones eventually, and managed to get all the EP speed VHS ones eventually too. The very last one I got was Liz. Found out that it had been released on a VHS tape under the title Private Pleasures in the UK. I've never been able to track down that VHS tape. Saw it once on eBay years ago, and eBay fuckers took the auction down because they thought it was an adult thing or something like that. So I missed out on that. And then finally, about 5 years ago, I found some website, some guy was selling DVD-Rs of it, bootleg, basically. Full screen English language, strong sexual content, all region DVD-R. Yeah, of course they are. My guess is this was taken off of the PAL VHS tape, because I think I got this from somebody in Europe. So anyway, that's probably what the VHS tape looked like right there. But which, by the way, is 4 minutes shorter than the version I got off of cable. I burned this one off of cable, made a box for that one too, under the title Liz. Although, interestingly, The Private Pleasures also has the title Liz on it as well. But anyway, the movie itself is about this woman who's getting married. Her name is Elizabeth. She's engaged to this guy named David, and she has this quandary. She's kind of like a nymphomaniac. She enjoys sex. She can't stay faithful, and she feels really bad. She feels like she's two people inside. One is the woman who wants to be loyal to her husband. The other one is, or fiance, and the other one is this woman who just wants to live life and experience new men, new women, that sort of thing. So she tends to lean towards the sexual side and ends up sleeping around with anybody and everybody, total strangers and everything. She goes through with the marriage, but even that doesn't stop her. Right after she gets married, she goes off and has a threesome with this woman and this other guy. I think that other girl in there was by the name, the actress is Mary Millington, who did a lot of UK saucy type films in the 70s as well. And then ultimately she goes back to her husband at the end of the movie and says, I'm sorry. And then, but then the movie just kind of abruptly ends. So we don't know what happens to Liz. But that's Liz. That's really all there is to this movie. An unfaithful woman. But I don't know if she feels a little guilty about it. But she sees the shrink throughout the film a couple times too. Basically says, you know, you are who you are. If that's who you are, then you should be who you are. Maybe she shouldn't get married then. But whatever, right? So anyway, most women dream their fantasies. Liz lives them. So anyway, that's Liz. I wish I could leave a link for you down below to get this movie. Actually, it's a pretty good movie for what it is. It's not. There's a lot of nudity in it, of course. Ilona Glenn, like I said, a lovely actress. But it's not exploitative, whatever. It's not really an exploitation film, although it kind of is, just from the nudity factor alone. But no, it's more of a drama on a woman who's just torn between who she wants to be. God, I sound deep. How about that? But anyway, that is Liz, otherwise known as Private Pleasures. I guess if you search around hard enough on the internet, you might be able to find the guy who sold me this one back in 2016. Maybe he's still around. Who knows? No website list on the back here, so who knows? But anyway, that's it. Private Pleasures. If you look on IMDb, it's listed there, 1976. I think there's about 6 reviews for it, and all of them are pretty positive. This movie, for those who saw it, they seem to really like it a lot, and I'm not going to disagree with them. I thought it was actually a pretty well done movie. So anyway, check it out. If you can find it, Liz, otherwise known as Private Pleasures. Watch it. Bye.